So I do have a bunch of add-ons, as you can see. I have all sorts of interesting maps and all sorts of stuff, but honestly, it's been so long since I've even just sat down and played this game that I think we're just gonna start as easy as possible. And we're just gonna call it, let's just call it Aussie's Noob Survival, because at this point I am a noob to this game. It's been, I played the PS3 version so much and 360 version plenty of times. Okay, advanced. Does this change if I get trophies or not, though? I don't think so. I'm trying to pretty much leave everything as much as like I can. Yeah, I'm not turning cheats on because I know that fucks with the trophies. I have some resource packs. See, these are my mods, right? So I have plenty of mods, but it's been so long since I've even just played the regular ass game that I don't even want to mess around with the mods because it's been so long. So we're just gonna create a regular Minecraft world. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to play today or how often I'll be able to revisit this world, but it's been so, like I said, it's been, I've barely played Minecraft Bedrock, so I figured I might as well try to give it a fair shot, because I've always kind of purposely ignored it because of, I grew up on the Xbox version, you know, so when they changed everything around, I just didn't find it as interesting. So here we are. This is my, okay, hold on. So I've got emotes, that's new. Apparently I don't have any equipped though. Oh. Yeah, I don't even really own any emote. Yeah, that's my character, by the way. I just went through all my stuff. Okay, so that's crouch. That's a chat, apparently. Hello. There's nobody else here, but whatever. Okay, that's how I look at myself. Don't you guys love my character? He's great. And then everything else, I'm guessing, is... Why is circle crouch? Jeez. No, circle is supposed to be... I'm sorry, I can't even do that. Okay, drop item. Pick lock identify. Where's drop item? That's what I'm doing for that. Perfect. Alright. So we have a starting map. The game... I don't... There we go. So, alright. I just, by default, the game already looks so much better than I remember it looking. But it also looks very... I don't know. It's very strange. That's all I'm gonna say. I figured I'd give myself as much leeway as possible without disabling trophies, because I do love trophies, and also because it's been so long since I've played that... Like, I heard that it looked different, but holy. So I guess we need to start with the most default part of the game, which would be chopping down wood and making a house. Which I have some wood already from that bonus chest, thank gosh. So let's boom, 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 crafting table, boom, and then we should be able to make, yeah, let's make a couple doors, why not? And I don't have any wool yet. I'm gonna have to make a bed at some point. But for now, that's pretty much all we need. So let's just boom, boom, boom. No, that's not where I wanted to place you. Not going to be the most elegant looking place, that's for sure, but it's a good start for now, right? So where's it? There it is. That's what I was looking for. There's a llama. Yeah, so a lot of what I'm going to be doing here is just rediscovering what this game is even like, because it's been so long since I've even bothered to play it. Especially not this version, that's for sure. And then on top of that, we're also going to be trying to get every trophy and platinum the game and all that, so fuck, I screwed it up. There we go. Well, yeah, I finished off playing the Xbox 360 version. Unfortunately, I just wasn't able to get my capture card and everything set up to do that, but that was me and several people, actually. Me and several different people worked very hard on that world. So, yeah. And then I did the same on the PlayStation. I actually did the PlayStation 3 version first, because I did the same thing on that for a long time. I know I said that the next game I was planning to cover on the channel was going to be Lego Marvel Super Heroes 2, and it still is. I also kind of wanted to do this at the same time. And while I actually originally said I was going to cover Mortal Kombat, which I actually did go through with it. I streamed it on Twitch as well as posted on my second channel, because every attempt I made to upload a Mortal Kombat video got age restricted. So I figured it was better to put it somewhere where the age restriction wouldn't possibly cause an issue for this channel. So I just went ahead and put it on a different channel, and that's why I even deleted the community post about it. And then yeah, like I said Lego Marvel Super Heroes 2, even though I'm not a big fan of that game, mostly because it follows what was basically supposed to be the original idea for the Avengers movie that's coming out this year. So I figured it'd be a neat idea to cover that as kind of a, you know, a what if situation, right? And I'm just, like I said, I'm still going to cover it, but I'm currently in the middle of a lot of different stuff right now. But in particular, I'm trying to finish my MCU rewatch, and so far I'm up to Jessica Jones season 1. I'm gonna be starting that probably tonight or tomorrow. And once I get up to Fantastic Four First Steps is when I'm probably gonna go ahead and start with Lego Marvel Super Heroes 2. But as I even mentioned in my channel description, I've been just, this year's been really, really hectic for me, really crazy, so, you know, I'm not saying don't trust me or don't believe me. I'm mostly just saying, like, it'll happen. I just don't know. If I say I'm planning to do something for the channel, I'm going to do it. Like, I'm still planning to play through the newest Final Fantasy VII remake, like part 3 or whatever. It's just that I haven't actually, it hasn't come out yet, right? And it's going to be PS5 exclusive, so I'm also waiting because at some point I'm going to buy a PS5. Don't know when, but I'm sure it's inevitable that one day I will. I'm thinking when the new Lego Batman comes out. That's when my personal guess is for that, because that's the game that I want the most that's coming out on that's like PS5 exclusive. I wanted like Spider-Man 2 when it came out, but I heard it wasn't very good, so I didn't really bother with it, in all honesty. We're already almost done with the house, so at least that's something. The lighting is just so much different, so much more detailed than I remember this game being. Everything looks different enough to where I question it sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, it still looks like the game that I remember enough where I can recognize, like, that this is a piece of bread or that this is a cactus. But, so that's why I'm able to understand a lot of it still. But it's also just different enough to be not the exact same game, you know what I mean? Like, after finishing all the achievements on the Xbox version of this, it definitely feels different. It definitely feels almost like a sequel to that game, you know, in the way that it feels like so far an improvement, right? Being able to customize your own characters and whatnot, as you can see by my amazing Shrek face. I have a bunch of skin packs. I just figured, at least for now, I wanted to try out what it was like to have my own character. And I have some torches, so I'm gonna, oh wow, okay. That lighting is beautiful, actually. Alright, and then we're gonna dig out the floor. Yeah, I started it in peaceful for now, just because, like I said, this is the first time I've played, especially this version. I've heard that there's a lot of new enemies in this game and such, and I don't know what they're like, and I want to get myself a little more familiar with the actual, how the game works again, because it's been so long. Like, I haven't even played this. I know there was a movie that came out, and I still didn't bother to play the newer version. I still ended up playing the Xbox version instead, just because that's the only version, that's the version I grew up with, right? So, like I said, I remember playing the demo for that game, like, repeatedly. So, honestly, I had so many technical errors going through my Let's Play of the 360 version, because instead of just, you know, the setup that I have now, it's so much more difficult, because I had to go through using a capture card and then basically playing through my laptop screen, and then on top of that, within the first 2 episodes of my Let's Play of the 360 game, the entire this was funny. The entire hard drive of my 360 corrupted, so then I had to buy my brother's 360 off of him, which then didn't connect to Wi-Fi, so I couldn't even link my account and get my Minecraft copy back, since it was a digital copy. Yeah, all in all, a very frustrating experience, and it took me a decent amount of time. It took me from like July of 2024 until about something in 2025 to do that. So, I've got a crafting table. I've got this chest here. I'll put that there for now so I can get rid of anything I don't really care about. I'm glad I have a stone pickaxe already. That's good. I'm still gonna make a wooden one really quickly. A spear? A spear. Okay, that's new. I don't remember there being spears in this game. Campfire? Okay. Barrel, yeah, okay, I remember barrels. I do remember there being barrels. And I think I do remember campfires too, but I don't... A spear has to be new. I'm gonna craft a spear just because why the fuck not? Look at that. Huh. Interesting. I don't need it right now, I don't think, but the next thing that we want to do, spearcraft, yes, gladiator craft, right? The next thing we're gonna want to do is, I guess, what, make a bed? Probably. I'm gonna make another chest actually, real quick, because why wouldn't I? Make it a big chest. Ignore that patch of dirt there. You didn't see that. Thank you, thank you. I did this myself. I did this through the character customizer. Oh, there we go. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, I guess a bed's probably our next bet for things we want. We need sheep. What is that? What is this? Not yet. This is the first time I'm playing PlayStation 4 Minecraft in years. I have platinumed it on the PS3 and gotten all the achievements on Xbox 360, but it's been a very long time since I've even played. I don't even know what this is. This is all so new to me, so I'm really just feeling out the basics right now. I probably want to try and get all the trophies, but that's, who knows when that'll be. There's an armadillo. Man, I feel so old. Alright. Now, normally, I would take the musical advice and not mine at night. However, I'm on peaceful right now, so I can learn the basics anyway. Because, like, Jesus Christ, this feels like such a different game than what I remember. No sheep? Sheepy. Oh yeah, this feels like, legitimately feels like a whole different experience. Okay, so I'm not gonna go in there right now. I am gonna leave that until another point in time. I think right now a bed and a furnace are the two big things that I want to look towards getting, because I'm just going based on how I played the game before, right? Maybe I should have brought the spear. Maybe I could have speared a sheep. There's like nothing. There's like no animals or anything anywhere around me. This is like sad. Okay, I jump in the water and I learn how to craft a boat. Okay, I guess. Was that a pink boat? I would totally drive a pink boat. Gotta explore further out. Oh yeah, well I have some leaf litters, so just don't get lost. Okay, there's a squid. Is this kelp or seaweed or something? I do know you can eat kelp. I've done that. I have done that. You have to cook it though, I believe. I don't think you can eat it just raw. No, that's not the kelp. Kelp is gonna be somewhere else for sure. Oh, there's the fish. Yeah, that was in the 360 version, so I can remember that. The last update, what the hell is that? Dream speed. You mean cheating at the game? Firefly bush? I would love to set up an SMP at some point though. Like I would totally, that's the only thing I would do like that, but that's not really a speed run, but I would try to get my brother or someone to join for sure. I play a lot of games with my brother. Both my brothers actually. God, I'm just marveling at how much better the lighting is. Minecraft lore. I know nothing of the Minecraft lore other than I played Minecraft story mode when it came out, and I've seen the Minecraft movie too many times. Okay, are these just cows? Are these just different looking cows? Okay, yeah, that's just a cow. I'm sorry, Mr. Cow. I'm not even gonna bother with you right there. Actually, I don't know, man. I can get leather armor from you, so I actually am gonna bother with you. I'm gonna beat this cow to death with my bare hands. Story of my life, I guess. Beef, right? No, I'm mostly looking for leather because I was like, well, I might as well collect a lot of food anyway, because I am going to eventually switch it off of peaceful and put it back on like easy or medium or hard. I usually play this game on the hardest difficult, not hardcore. They didn't have hardcore on the 360. Maybe I'll do a hardcore world one day though. That'd be so hard to do though. I'm actually kind of terrified of that. I'm just getting myself kind of comfortably set up here, and then we'll be pretty much doing some trophy hunting immediately. Right? Well, I just platinumed Mortal Kombat 11 within like less than a week. I think it was like 4 days of playing. I managed to get everything, so... But that's just because I have too much free time on my hands. And I streamed that on Twitch instead of YouTube. Unfortunately, I'm probably only going to be on for like half an hour longer because I have some plans today and I'm really just doing this while I kill time, but I'll try to come back at some point, like today or tomorrow or something. We'll see. I'm still not finding any sheep. Like, this is just sad. Luckily, I have my map, so as long as I don't die, I should be able to... Well, that's a chicken. I already know that's a chicken. It looks different than what it did, but whatever. I can still recognize it. water looks so much more realistic. Like, it's kind of messed up. This is PS4 too. This isn't even like the PS5 ray trace. I would be terrified to find out what ray tracing looks like on this thing, because this is already crazy to me. Going from, you know, the original 360 to this. Ah, okay, that's a magma block. I don't want to step on that. This is coarse dirt. That's gravel. Still no sheep around, and oh Jesus, that was a lot of lag. I just need to make sure I don't die, because then I'll still have my map, and as long as I have my map, I can navigate home. I know, right? Like, I don't even want to know how much effort it would take to get up there. That terrifies me. I'm probably one of the only people in 2026 that has never played PS4, like not played PS4 Minecraft. That's a ravine, but the whole thing is covered in water? I've never seen that before. You would need a water breathing potion to go explore that for sure. It's so vibrant. These visuals are so vibrant. Oh man, it's almost like there's vibrant visuals turned on or something. I wonder how big the worlds can get now. Makes you want to bite the dirt. Yeah, it does. It does make me want to bite the dirt. Let me just... That's exactly what it makes me want to do. I see something over there. Looks like, it does kind of look like cake. That's a pig. I used to have a pig in my old world named Dexter. Finally, a sheep. There we go. We just need 2 more and we can make a bed. Oh, there's one over here. Okay, you did. I was about to say, you better have dropped that. Alright, only 1 more sheep needed, and then we'll get a furnace and get some coal going. Perfect. Alright, let's go back to the little shack I built. Watch it be like right over. It was right there. Is that not right where I was? Or am I tweaking? There's pumpkins over here. Yeah, my shack is like this way. Yeah, there's my shack. So I could have just... I didn't need to do that whole little adventure I did there. I could have just as easily done something completely different. Alright, let's go craft a bed, and then it'll be time to go and find ourselves some coal and some stone. A bed, a bed, a bed. Bed. And we've got some food and such going for later parts in time. Is there a what's this option still? No? Damn, I was like, I wanted to see leaf litter and firefly bush and a wooden spear. Those are the only 3 items I have right now that I'm like, I have never heard of this before. And then let's put the bed like over here for now. Set our respawn point. And I kind of want to go and I'm gonna go try to get some stone, but I also wouldn't mind seeing a flower or something somewhere, like to dye it. There's the armadillo again. Yeah, I'm not going in there, that's for sure. Not yet. Maybe for another day. Maybe for another day. Alright. We should be able to... Yeah, red dye. There we go. You know, the funny thing about red dye is my mom didn't want me to have it when I was a kid because it's apparently is supposed to make you super hyper or something. If you have ADHD like I do. Or whatever. Alright, now we have to dye the bed red because why wouldn't we, right? Come on. It's perfect. It's just how I remember it being. Oh, and now a sheep spawns right near my place? Back off. Alright, let's find a cave that's not going to immediately break our kneecaps from fall damage. Maybe one that's a little closer, you know? For example, not that one. However, this part doesn't look so bad. We just need like 8 pieces of cobblestone and some iron, or not iron, coal. Perfect. Now the next bit is going to be finding coal, which I don't imagine would be too difficult because, yeah, like it's right here. It's definitely weird starting a world from scratch again after having already like beaten the Ender Dragon on the 360. But it also kind of feels like a natural evolution going from beating the Ender Dragon and doing everything in the 360 version to this version that I've never really, you know, played a lot. Alright, let's go back to the shack. And make a furnace. What is that? Oh, that's just a glass pane. Okay. Nice. Stone spear. Interesting. Bundle. What does that do? Equipment. It says it's a bundle. Candles. Okay. The pink boat is so cool. I would totally... Or a bamboo raft, or that white boat. That's interesting. There it is, furnace. I was like, where is this thing? Alright, and then we got that. And then we don't have any iron yet. So... that should probably be our next little thing. I do want to check what trophies I need to get. Now that I'm, like, looking at it. Okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I know you can get fishing rods in this game. I'm thinking about maybe trying to do that, and oh well, it's nighttime. I'm gonna go to sleep. Alright. Gosh. Do we go for the iron or do we go to look for trophies first? That's the question. Well, what do you need for, you need, for a fishing rod, you need what? String and sticks, right? That's it? I think so. I'm not gonna Google something like that because you'd think I would remember it. But the reason I say so is because I say that is because I'm pretty near. There was a jungle not too far from here, and I wouldn't mind. I want to try and get an ocelot, or a cat, I should say. Hey, come here, cow. All right. I'm just trying to save up enough leather to get a entire leather set of armor. Just because that would be nice. Chicken. Because... No, you don't need a feather for a fishing rod. Never mind. You just need string and sticks. Oh, I know what I should do. I should probably get coal, make more torches, and then try to find iron. Whatever, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I was like, I kind of want to do that, but at the same time, I'd rather wait till I have some armor or something, so I think what we're just going to do is look for leather. I think that's going to be the current objective. There's 2 armadillos here. Interesting. You're a sheep. I don't really need you right now. Could I probably bring my spear or make a weapon? Probably, but I'm not gonna bother to do that right now. Yeah, speaking of my brother, I always say I play a lot of games with him, but he's actually coming today to come hang out with me in person, so. Alright, that's another piece of leather. I'm just gonna be sticking around the general, is that a village? Okay, I'm gonna go check out that village before I do anything further. Oh, that was almost a horrible, horrible end for me, Jesus. More armadillos. So this is definitely the biome where the armadillos spawn the most, I assume, right? It's kind of a Sahara desert. This is a messed up farm. Whoever tried to make this into their farm is an idiot. You guys have horrible, your infrastructure is horrible. Okay, no, your trades suck, buddy. Maybe I'll just move into this village. I'm gonna steal your bales of hay, actually. I need your hay. The amount of bread I can get from this. Oh, well, there's a cat, but I don't have anything to give him. I don't have any fish for him. And there's your issue, right? There's a golem. Hello, Mr. Iron Golem. Ow. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for too. How lucky is that? Like, seriously. I was just saying, oh, I want to make leather armor, and they gave me leather boots and a leather tunic.